Welcome to your 2024 personal energy number forecast. Most people at the beginning of the year, including myself, rush off to read the horoscope for the year. How is my Capricorn going to do in the 5th house? Or more commonly, if you're into Feng Shui and Chinese metaphysics, you're looking at your Bazi, your Chinese astrology. How is my pig in the day pillar going to interact with the dragon of 2024? Things like that. This is a little bit different. This is your personal energy number, also known as your Ming Gua or your KUA number. It's the same thing, just different terminology. When I, as a Feng Shui consultant, look at a home, I look for your personal energy number in the house, in your house's astrology chart, and I see how these environmental energies are all mixing together and affecting your personal energy number. Well, I can't look at your house right now, but I can tell you how the environmental energies, what opportunities are coming to you, what obstacles might be coming to you, and I can look at the forecast for your personal energy number for 2024. Note that your personal energy number is not the same as your life path number, so to make it super simple, I've linked a really handy guide in the description of this video. You simply look up your birthday, and next to you, the row with your birthday are 2 columns with your personal energy number. Make that note and find the video associated with your personal energy number. I'm also going to take us into how to calculate it because it's a super easy calculation as well, except for if your birthday is in January or February. Then it's different because Chinese New Year falls on a different day every year, and so it's best to just click that guide, especially if your birthday is in January or February. I'm going to take you through how to calculate it, or you can just jump ahead to the actual forecast. Take your birth year, let's take 1987 for example, and you add the total of those numbers. 1 plus 9, 8 plus 7, 10, 15. 1 and 0 reduces to 1, 15 reduces to 6, 1 plus 6 is 7. Now listen up. If you are a male, you subtract that final number, 7 from our example, from the number 11, only if you are a man. So 11 minus 7 equals 4. If you are female and your number reduced to 7, then you add 4. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 11 reduces to 2. So if you are a male, your personal energy number in this case was 4, and if you are female, your personal energy case in this number was 2. Again, this works for everybody past those February birthdays. If you're a January or February birthday, just go check out my cheat sheet. Second note, if you are female and your birth year reduces to 5, you are actually an 8. If you are a male and your number reduces to a 5, your number is actually a 2. Now that you have your personal energy number. Hello, personal energy number 7s. I'm so excited to share with you today's 2024 personal energy number forecast. Be sure to stay until the end of this video because I summarize everything and give you 3 key takeaways and actions to use specifically for your personal energy number to make the most of 2024. Let me give a quick disclaimer. I am looking down at my notes. Props to all the people who seem to just have the inspiration. I'm sure most of them have a teleprompter and they're just flowing and looking at the screen, but in the case of these forecasts, I really take the time to study and assess and have the downloads of what do I need to share with everybody, what do they need to hear, and then I write it all down in my notes, because when I come face to face with the screen, it does not flow. I'm focusing on the lighting and everything else. So thank you for allowing me to look down at my notes. You've got a dynamic one this year with major themes of romance and health. First off, your energy travels to a fiery palace, and for a metal person such as yourself, 7 personal energy numbers, your personal element is metal. This can be that you feel controlled or finally in control of the direction that you're going. So at first it might feel like somebody else is controlling you, or it can feel like you're finally finding some direction. If you've been seeking some balance and structure in your life, this is the year where the energy is available to help you implement that. Maybe you've been wanting to stick to a fitness routine, a morning routine, or anything consistently. The fire in your energy field will be very helpful for you to reestablish that control. But the obstacle to look out for here, what you may notice is that your actions want to self-sabotage or go against the grain. Now, we are never trying to self-sabotage ourselves on purpose. It usually has to do with what we think we're worth. So we're not comfortable with things going well, or maybe we're not comfortable with things going bad. And so our internal course corrects. because your soul wants you to have everything you desire. Also, your ego wants you to be safe. So when something is new and uncomfortable, like a diet, like a workout routine, it's like, oh, they think this is uncomfortable, so I'm going to protect them and keep them in. And that's this illusion of self-sabotage and holding yourself back. So that's what I mean by you might notice that your actions want to self-sabotage or go against the grain. Though your soul may want one thing, your actions and your emotions might be doing another. It may have one vision for where you want your life to be and to go, but your emotions may try to get the better of you and your actions may not align with where you want to actually go. These forecasts are not predictors. They are simply, here's the energy kind of present, here's how it might be affecting you, here's how the energy of the weather of the energy might come down on you. But if you know this, knowledge is power, and you come prepared and you don't give in as easily, you don't lean into the other direction. You say, oh, okay, I self-sabotage a little bit. I keep seeming to talk myself out of the workout. The Feng Shui forecast said it would maybe be that way, so I'm just not going to listen to my thoughts and I'm going to do what my soul wants. It's very important for you this year to have frequent check-ins with yourself for that reason. So first, at the beginning of the year, get very clear on what do you want your health to look like. It's really heavy on health for you this year specifically, versus some of the other personal energy numbers are very big on career. But for you, it's very health focused. So what is your bigger vision for how your health should look? This also goes into a little bit of your mental and verbal health as well, so keep listening. How is your work-life balance? That kind of health. How is your relationship with balance in general? Are you consistently stressed? Are you consistently complaining? Are you consistently gossiping about other people? This negativity, it might not show right now and it might not necessarily manifest itself in you as well, but negativity does eventually catch up to all of us. And this year for you, I want it to be top of mind for you so that you really eliminate the bad habits. Your words are your wand. Your words create your reality. And so really check in. Am I gossiping a lot? Am I complaining a lot? Am I having a lack mindset rather than being proud of everything, like good things happening to other people? Am I pulling people down because I want good for myself? Think about the words. What are your words? I got a little ahead of my notes. What are the words you speak in your day to day? Are they positive and uplifting and abundant and confident? Or are they like, nothing ever works out for me, this guy's a pain in my neck, you're stressing me out, you're gonna give me a heart attack? These are things that we speak into our reality. Our words are our wand and create our reality. These words and low vibrations energetically do catch up to us, like I said. So for you to get ahead this year, your main focus should be clarifying your focus and should be checking in with, do my words match what I want my reality to look like? If you want to be somebody helpful and admired and a good parent, a good person and human in the world, what are the characteristics? What are they saying? How do they show up? Who is a role model that you have? Maybe you admire somebody like Ed Milet. Well, he's speaking positive things to other people. He's being supportive to other people and he's taking the aligned action. Also, I don't want you to worry about other people this year. Don't worry about where they are in relation to you. Don't cut other people down if you feel you deserve it more than them. Be happy that it's in your field and in your aura. They say with manifestation that at first it might happen to everybody else before it happens to you, but that means you're just that much closer to that manifestation because that energy is around you and it eventually will become you as well. For you to get ahead this year and for you to be seen, if that's something you want, to be acknowledged, appreciated, for you to get there, it requires you to be consistent in your actions towards your soul's goals. You have the ability to regain control of your life this year, and if you feel like, especially if you feel like your health and your thoughts have gotten away from you over the years, you can regain it in with all of the energy that's around. There is new romance and love energy around this year for you, which is very fun. Everybody loves a little bit of love. I can't help but say first though, that does this person bring you closer to your goal? So there's a lot of love, a lot of lust, a lot of opportunity for all of that energy. And if you're with somebody committed, great. Do they help you be a better you? If you're also just dating for fun, great, date for fun. But don't waste time on somebody that doesn't help you be a better you. If you're dating for a consistent, stable relationship, does this person help you be a better you? It seems that there will be an abundance of opportunities for different relationships and flings or recommitment in your own relationship, and a major factor when assessing all these different dynamics is asking yourself, do they help me be who I want to be? Do they move me closer to my goals or further away from my goals? For example, if you're trying to party less and drink less, and they want to have a beer at the end of every night or a glass of wine at the end of every night to decompress, it's hard to be around somebody like that. So be very clear, because we can't control everybody and we can't control what other people do. We're also not all meant to have the same goals. So it might be absolutely okay for them to make those choices and have that lifestyle. But depending on, if this is your long-term partner or if this is a new person, you have different levels of action that you can take. I would say don't start anything new with somebody who isn't helping you be a healthier, better you. You can do whatever you want, but this is my recommendation. Wouldn't you want to be with somebody who is helping you be the best version of yourself? If you've been married for a really long time and you're trying to make these positive changes, positive in your eyes, but it's working out for them to have a beer or wine at the end of every night, just be very vocal about, this is what I want, this is where I want to go, this is why I want these things, I'm totally fine with you doing it, or I need your support at least for the first couple weeks. Could you give it up for the first couple weeks just so I can get in a better routine? Be very open and communicate about what it is that you're looking for with your health this year, is ultimately what I'm getting at. Because this is a year for you to course correct all of your actions and your eating habits, your health habits, and rein it in. Okay, so to wrap it up, the 3 key areas to look at and the key takeaways. First is career. Career-wise seems pretty steady for you, but I really want you to reevaluate your work-life balance. It's sort of an illusion, like what is balance? We're always striving for balance, but work-life balance looks different to everybody. Really what I want you to look at is, have you completely neglected your health? Have you completely neglected your dietary, are you eating enough vegetables, protein, fruit, or has it just totally gone off the rails and you have no idea? This is the year to focus and regroup on that. And you might say, well, why is this the year? Why can't I do it next year? The energy comes in, and for you this year it's health. And the energy is like, I'm really gonna help you extra heavy on health this year. And when you align your actions with health in the year where the energy is helping with health, it's like 1 amount of effort equals 10. You get 10 times the results when you align your actions with the energy. So if this year the energy had something to do with spirituality, I would say go all in on spirituality, go all in on sense of self, and you will come out 10 times faster and ahead and have more progress in that category. You can absolutely work on all the categories, but it's helpful to align our actions with the energy so that we get 10 times the results. Comment below if that does not make sense. So career-wise, looks pretty steady, but just look at this work-life balance that you have. Next, relationships. The lust and romance and new love energies are all present for you and available, which is very exciting, especially if you've been looking for love. You might be like, oh, finally. I know for me, when the horoscopes are cyclical, I'm like, when is it going to be my year for this? When is it finally going to be my year for money or for love? It's so if you've been waiting for some love, romance, lusty energy, this is the year for you. But the thing to look out for is don't lose yourself in this lusty passion. Don't let too much time go by where you lose your identity, you lose your vision of where you want to go, and all of your health goals. Stay true to who you are and what you want. And then lastly, I've harped on it so much, but health, major focus for you. It's important for you to eat well this year, find the type of exercise you like, drink the water, and stay consistent with your healthy habits, because it is really the main focus. And by focusing on this year, you make 10 times the progress. And when you focus on your health and your cup is full, your energy cup is full, you are the best you in relationships. You are the best you in career. Technically, being having optimal health 10x's all of the other areas of your life, because you can give more and show up more and have that energy to attract and manifest more. Also, don't forget to ask for help if you need it this year. Now that you know what energy is coming to your personal energy number this year, it's time to go feng shui your space and use the 2024 energies in your space to your advantage. Here's a video to do just that.